What is up, guys? It's your boy, and welcome back to the Life of the GOAT. I'm doing, Cavs versus Warriors. Everybody always wonders who's better, Cavs or Warriors. My opinion, I like Cavs better. So I'm gonna do a 3-game series. So it's gonna be 3 parts to see just who's better, Cavs or Warriors. I'm using this classic away Cavs jersey because I like it. It's nice, and this alternate jersey for the Warriors because it's nice. Let's get into it.
We've got NBA basketball in store for you. Here at Quick and Loan
Alright,
City
so,
Line,
the difficulty's on pro. There's no game slider, so when I win by like 30 points, just know that's because I'm a savage.
Cavs tried to make a push for the playoffs last season in a way going against the
Ooh,
grain,
with the
but instead
block.
of disappointing in every category, leadership and play. He's got the clout of his championship ring.
Oh no.
The mindset of the team is about to go to a very different and high level.
Well, they just gave him 2 points. Defensively, you're going to have to tighten things up here. That's not a good sign.
The dish to LeBron. On the wing, Irving. Waiters passes to James. Feeds to Irving.
Don't leave Kyrie that much open space to shoot a 3. Don't let him pop a tray on your head like that.
5 points so far.
Well, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Hey,
Okay.
Golden State's head coach and I were able to chat. There haven't been many players that have the physical prowess of LeBron James, and he knows that this is going to pose a lot of problems.
You just block my dunk. Don't ever do that again. I gotta get payback on that. That was not okay. I'm not happy about that.
He can and does.
Don't leave Kyrie that kind of room to shoot a 3. You just disrespect a 3-point shooter like Kyrie. Don't ever do it to yourself. Don't play yourself. Congratulations, you played yourself.
Seasons of his career in Philadelphia. Steve, a tough sports town. He said he felt wrongly criticized.
Well, at times people called him overpaid. They wanted more out of him in terms of being a star and a scorer. That's not really who he is. I mean, it's his all-around game that makes him special. His great defense, his ball handling, but not necessarily his scoring.
Here's Waiters after the main
Don't leave LeBron that kind of room.
LeBron's got his first points of the night.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Thompson dishes to Curry. Goes up at the stripe, and the Warriors.
Okay, I'll give.
As a defender, you got to fight over the top of that.
Oh, don't leave a 3-point shooter open for that.
Instead, he's a quality
Yeah, in the last gameplay, I shook Steph. I hit him with the step back with Kyrie, broke his ankles, and popped the 3 on his head. That was nice. I'm mad it's gone.
He could shoot the ball coming out of college, but I don't think teams knew that Klay Thompson would develop into the dead-eye shooter that he's become. He is a flat-out laser, and he can go to get into zones where he just doesn't miss, whether he's open or well guarded.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for
My man's Mike Miller with too much open space. Don't let a 3-point shooter pop a tray on you like that. Don't leave him that open space. Don't do it to yourself.
And Steve, with Klay, you know not every team
He
thought
saw
of him as an elite shooter, or he wouldn't have gone as late as he did in the draft. But with his size, he has incredible range, and that has proved to be a factor in his play.
Yeah, and one thing he's been able to do this last season is find ways to quicken that
You
release.
saw it with the block.
Off in the blink of an eye. He's a big, strong kid, and doesn't need much room at all to let it fly. So, what an incredible weapon to have on offense.
Just because his shot form is weird doesn't mean you should leave him open for an easy-peasy shot.
Yeah, the shots have been falling, that's for sure. The offense really in a good groove.
Here is Livingston.
John Marion has what might be the weirdest shot form I've ever seen in my life. But somehow he still makes 3 points. Somehow he's still a 3-point shooter.
Cleveland leading by 5.
I don't know how, but he's not bad.
51
Get
seconds
off
left to
him.
play in
Why'd
the
you
first.
leave him this
And Cleveland
open?
again with the bucket.
It was almost like he was surprised.
What are
to
you
be that
doing
wide
to
open,
yourselves?
yet he knocked it down.
You
Warriors
just
have
want
gotten
the
6
L.
of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Spates against Love. And Thompson kicks to Livingston. Wants to get it to Spates and does. That drops and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Spates has got his second basket of the night.
How about the first quarter for him at the offensive end? He's really had the touch.
Too much space.
Got that one up.
You're killing your team by leaving this man's open.
One reason is their outstanding shooting from beyond the arc. That's always
At
a
this
weapon.
point, they don't even want to win the way they keep leaving Mike Miller wide open. You know, I'm going to leave you wide open because I just want the last shot. I want the last shot. I do. I'm hungry for the last shot. Okay, shoot it. Shoot it. Okay. Oh, and you still missed?
Oh, that's blocked.
Okay. So we're up right now. You know, Cleveland Cavaliers. I'm doing my thing because, you know, I'm a beast. You know, 23-16.
Up 7. It's the NBA on Irving and Waiters, the guards. Marion is out there with Thompson. And it's James in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And
Don't just let him get the open drive like that.
Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Gentlemen, Steph Curry is such an incredible outside shooter. He makes impossible shots look easy. Draymond Green said he expects those shots to go in. He said, I'm, quote, amazed when he doesn't make it.
With the block.
Nonetheless, it's still amazing. I guess that's a contradiction. I'm used to seeing it, but it never gets old.
Too much space for Kyrie Irving.
No doubt, Doris, for the best shows in basketball. Thank you.
You got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
Think of the Warriors as a really strong team, and they are, but this might surprise you a bit. They had trouble with teams in the East. Lost to some of those teams in the Eastern Conference.
Don't leave this man's open.
Shots good by Waiters.
I like the way they've played here in the first half. Just an intelligent floor game, getting good shots.
Numbers certainly back that up. They're shooting a much better percentage.
Shots good. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Well, the Warriors had some off shooting nights, certainly, as you guys were talking about, against the East. Definitely gave up some games.
Too much room for Kyrie Irving. When you gonna learn your lesson? All right, guys.
Talk about areas for Irving to improve, Clark. Defense certainly part of it.
Yeah, and with LeBron back, I think every player will be held to a higher standard defensively, no question.
Don't let Tristan Thompson drive in on you like that.
But to be great, you got to do it at both ends.
Warriors trail by 11. Here's Rush, feeds it to Lee. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Lee's got 4 this quarter.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Yep, ball movement, player movement. They're generating a lot of easy opportunities for themselves down there.
Here's James, and Cleveland again with
Found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's got it going now.
With the step back jumper.
From outside the arc, and it's Stephen
Oh
Curry
no,
with a 3.
I let him do it to me.
Curry's got for Cleveland. Love's checked in for Thompson. Miller comes in for Dion Waiters. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. Then for the Warriors, Spates checked in for Lee.
Too much
Thompson comes in
space.
for Brandon Rush. And it's Livingston in for
Too
Curry.
much space.
Last season when Tyson Chandler had remarks about Love's defense, and Love just brushed it off. It's something he's heard before and has followed him.
Oh, with the
even in his
steal.
rise to the highest ranks of
And the
NBA.
toss.
And I think it's been a
And the
bit of
pass
an
to Mike
overhyped
Miller.
and
Too much
overstated
space.
problem for him. I mean, he does so much more on the court than people think. I don't think he'll ever be an NBA All-Star defender, but he's more than capable of holding his own at that end of the floor.
46 seconds left in the first half. Here's Thompson. Can't
How
get it to
you
go.
expect to
And
make that
Cleveland
shot
come
with
the other
Mike
way.
Miller in your
transition,
face
here come
and
the
too much
Cavaliers.
space for Mike Miller? Wide open three.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Oh no.
The threes have just been dropping
Oh,
for him.
oh,
Absolute dead-eye
no.
shooting in that
That sets him apart. He's got
Oh, what was
outstanding
that?
instinct,
Thanks for the ball.
at the defensive end.
Kevin Love greatly appreciates it. And my man, with a nice layup.
giving them an opportunity at second chance points with some hard work on the glass.
Kyrie Irving,
there.
too much space.
That bucket in no time at all.
He is. He's one of those guys who has a good feel for the game. He sets good screens. He understands that maybe the referees don't catch. So a guy who can really help your team win.
Ooh, ooh, too much space. You just let him jam on you.
Clear case, a lot of what ifs for them last season.
And with
Too
another
much
top pick on the
space.
bottom seven and
Don't
a
let him mess with the ankles like that, Curry.
before the season to play postseason games, but they still needed some season.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Verjao. Marion comes in for LeBron. And Mike Miller subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And the shot is good.
Well, it's really hard to find a more pure, accurate shooting stroke than Klay Thompson's. I mean, every season over 40%.
Too much
from distance,
space.
but he's working to diversify his offensive game. You know, he's posting.
Against Cleveland. And Miller
Don't
with the ball.
ever do that while Mike Miller's on you again. But that's
High
honestly
miles from the coach.
really bad.
Maybe get you a seat on the bench, too. He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
With the step back.
Shots good.
Ooh! While being covered, okay, that might have been a bad shot for him. I mean, not shot for him. Might have been a bad shot selection. But, you know, anything's possible with my man's Mike Miller. It's still winning. You know what it is. You know the deal.
Thompson's got
Okay, we up 67-59. Start of the fourth quarter.
first basket of the period here for the Warriors. Irving drives in.
With the nice step back. If that don't go in, that's what I thought.
Tired legs can affect you.
Raiders, he's checked in for Matthew Dellavedova.
Nice step back. Don't leave LeBron that kind of space that hits you with the step back.
Ability, just one more thing that sets him apart.
Lee's checked in for Golden State. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris? Stephen Curry's checked in for Sean Livingston.
Well, you look at how the Warriors have improved, really achieved.
Bogut and finds him. And it's blocked. And he's able to get it back. Over Verjao. Good on that shot.
Oh,
And
man.
way off the rim. Warriors trail by 9. It's Curry with the drive. And that one's good. And that's collected by Love.
Now you had a defender draped.
Don't let him hit you with the fast break. Oh, no. LeBron just murdered your head.
Remember that one for a while. It's Thompson off the drive, and he drops in the layup on. Here's Irving. Uses the glass to finish
Too
the
much
layup.
space.
Curry dishes to Lee. And Curry, here we go. And that one's... It's off.
Alright, guys. So, as you can tell, I won 93, 83, 91. So, I almost won by 10, 2 points shy. So, does that mean Cavs are just a superior team? Or does that mean I'm just a complete savage?
Yes, I'm
Or
here
a
with
little bit of
Kevin
both?
Love, and Kevin,
I'm
a
not
very
sure.
big
Let's see. My man's Mike Miller on top with 27 points. Kyrie in second with 23 points. And LeBron in third with 16. So that's what I got for you guys. So either Cavs are the better team or I'm just a better player. But yeah, that's what I got for you guys. Peace.